It's Week 12 of the 2024 season, and up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's time.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get
The tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? He can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. We give to Pollard on the option. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, a run with Pollard. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Right back to Pollard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's contained at the line for no gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. Gets this to Woods. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts looking. No look on his first look of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty easy.
It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the last team member
Gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. His first target, 3rd and long. To throw, Stafford. Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw.
Away. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficient. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot.
Goddard. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down.
He got 2nd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. The kick by Hopkins is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they face 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gun, 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send Nakua in motion left. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He finds Woods. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. He finds Stover.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to...
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give to Pollard from the gun. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles go up by 12. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On first down, here's Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Stafford from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
At the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 22 on 2nd down. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Stafford again. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing it again here. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Point after converted from Carney. And his guys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Eagles with 2nd and 6. From the 29. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the pistol, Hurts. State. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Let's see what he can do on the return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Rams will take possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. He lofts it deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. On 1st down, Hurts. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And we'll need to pause for an injury here, and this is the last guy you want hurt, Justin Jefferson, the player being tended to. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the... Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, there was no sense of taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this to Jefferson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's good. But it's indeed good, bottom left. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Jared Goff leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Mac Jones leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Finally, on Monday night, Ravens and Chargers from SoFi at 5:15 local time. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets this to Stover. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hurts now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Finds Woods. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll motion Jefferson left. They are throwing it again. He finds Woods. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll get this inside the goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. The throw is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field, whether that's a designed route to him, a check down. Do.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
I love that. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
another run for Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Stafford from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Third down and 14.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
The Rams are set to punt. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick out to the left, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
A give on 2nd to Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. Hurts looking to throw. On now comes their punter. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Fair catch called for and 5-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be coming up. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Cup on the catch. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
And it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
3rd and long now for Williams. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, make it pay.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit. More good numbers well into this second. On 1st down, Hurts. First after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
2nd down, here's an option to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Hurts. Cut out left. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed out to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing now, Stafford. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out!
Downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's caught. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. Stafford now. Complete. It's Atwell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Stafford again. That's taken in by Cup. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Stafford. Throw complete to Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now.
The game is 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
3 yards to go.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another.
They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They have themselves another first and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure, but you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
No matter what other stats you
as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give to Pollard on the option. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Receiver in motion, going left. And he's going to work his way up to the 19. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. This is Pollard running left. First down and a lot more, past the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protect that play call back.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll get this to Cup. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the 27. Cup on the catch. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big
Nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now, Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Stafford back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now Stafford to throw. And the defender comes by James Bradbury.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to checkdowns. Touchdown to checkdowns. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to checkdown. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw, but you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or checkdown. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And with just a lone timeout remaining across the field, they're going to be able to run out this clock on the victory. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.